Hello everybody, it is Jay here, and today we are going to be rehashing an old video that I made. I made a video 9 months ago called Being Trans in Ireland, and it has like a decent amount of views. It's actually one of the more popular videos on my channel, unexpectedly so, because the music in it is so fucking annoying. That video is probably one of the reasons why I no longer make videos with music, because the music was so annoying and it was just so. I don't make music videos, well, videos with music anymore, because while it can sound really good and professional, I just couldn't find a good balance between music and my voice, so I just ditched it. My hair is a mess because I only just woke up, and I'm filming this now because I know I have to go visit my granny later today, so I probably won't get another chance to record a video today. So let's go with it. So first of all, I talked about transitioning in Ireland, about like 9 months ago, and honestly, things have changed a little bit. I don't know. Transitioning in Ireland is very confusing because we still have a very big issue of a lot of the best information that you can find is word of mouth, and because of that, not a lot of things are written down. And part of the reason why that happens is because our system changes quite regularly, because basically no one's found a system that works for us yet, and that's why it changes so much. Currently, as it stands, the system in terms of medically transitioning is that if you're over the age of 18, you need to get two mental health professionals to diagnose you with gender identity disorder / gender dysphoria, depending on what phrasing they're using. Um, those two diagnoses should also contain a referral to Loughlinstown, St Colmcille's Hospital in Loughlinstown if you are closer to Dublin, or I'm not sure what the hospital in Galway is called, but the hospital in Galway if you live closer to Galway. I will link to something with all the actual names and places for this when I'm done talking about it. That means that like once you get referred to either Loughlinstown or Galway to their endocrinology units, you should be able to get on hormones, be it estrogen or testosterone or whatever you're going for. The waiting list for Loughlinstown is really long. I'm gonna put that out there. It is quite a long waiting list. It is, yeah, it's long. It's long. It's a very long waiting list. The Galway one I don't think is as long, but that's for people who are nearer to Galway. Where would I go from there? If you want to get like surgery beyond that, at least in my experience with Loughlinstown, they do try and refer you to people in Ireland first and foremost, as in there is a woman who does top surgery for trans men in Ireland, but I don't want to go to her for various reasons. I have my reasons, and if there isn't like somebody in Ireland to refer you to, they will refer you to whoever they have a HSE like system set up with. So if you're going for like a trans masculine bottom surgery, and I think trans feminine bottom surgery as well, you get sent to the UK and you go through like some of their NHS people, because that's just what the HSE has set up for people at the moment. But you can ask your doctor to write you a referral for somewhere else, and you can ask your doctor to write you a referral letter for whatever surgery you intend to get for somewhere else, because obviously not everybody's going to want to go to that specific doctor. And if you are under 18, sucks to be you. If you're under 18, like myself, I actually got into Loughlinstown's system before the system changed. At one point, Loughlinstown was taking anyone over 16, and I got into their system at that point in time. So now the system has changed. So if you're under 18, full stop, you get sent to Crumlin Children's Hospital. Crumlin's endocrinology unit are working with Tavistock and Portman, which are one of the gender identity clinics in the UK, and they come over like once every 3 months and like do all their business with the trans young people there. I am not 100% sure about whether or not they are giving people hormones yet. Because in the UK you have to be over 18 to get on hormones. But here you only have to be over 16. So I don't know if the Tavistock compartment people are doing it by their rules or if they're doing it by our rules, which would be a big disappointment if they decide to do it their way. But I don't know. If you're going to Crumlin, you don't need to have a diagnosis beforehand, as far as I know, because they do the diagnosing there. But you do, as far as I'm aware, need to get referred to them by someone in the HSE. So you can't just like show up. You have to get referred to them. What else? Okay, legally transitioning. Legally transitioning is another kettle of fish. Changing your name is the same as changing your name if you were changing your name for any other reason. So like it's not that hard. Changing your name is quite straightforward. Do note though that if you are changing your name when you were under 18, depending on what age under 18 you are, there is a different system for how to change your name. Like I know that I changed my name when I was 15, so me changing my name when I was 15 would have been a different system if I had waited till I was sick than if I had waited till I was 16 to change my name. So it's a bit confusing. What else? Gender recognition. Gender recognition is a unusual topic. Gender recognition is kind of like, on the one hand, really easy, and on the one hand, really hard in this country. If you're over 18, there is a form that you can fill out and send off effectively, and then you get your gender legally recognised. Adults in Ireland have a self-determination based system where you just declare yourself to be male or you declare yourself to be female. There is no non-binary representation / inclusivity yet. Ooh, we're bringing up the mic. That's a bit shit, but my mother distracted me by sending me a text. God damn it, Yvonne. Yeah, if you're over 18, you can just self-determine yourself as male or female, but there is no non-binary inclusivity in our law. If you're over 16 but under 18, so if you're 16 or 17, there is a bit of a longer system that involves having to get like court order. There's a court order, which involves like some extra steps, such as getting a little signature from your GP and from an endocrinologist or a psychiatrist. What else? I'm trying to think. Was there anything else involved in the court order for me other than parental consent? No, there was nothing else involved in the court order. But the court order is a bit of a process, especially if you've only just started to transition. Maybe you haven't gone to a psychiatrist yet. Maybe you haven't gotten to an endocrinologist yet. Then that can take you a bit of time. If your GP is an asshole, that can also take you a bit of time. There's a lot of reasons why the court order part can take you a bit of time, but it's basically to make sure that no young person is being manipulated into transitioning. Last but not least, if you are under the age of 16, this is a message from the Irish government. Fuck you. The Irish government doesn't have any provisions for people under the age of 16, which is really stupid, because I know people who are under the age of 16 who pass really well as the gender they identify as, and therefore get a lot of hassle from the fact that their documentation and their identification states that they are a different gender, and that's really fucking shit. I literally like kissed the microphone there. What's wrong with me? But like, that's just transitioning in Ireland, like in terms of like legal and medical aspects, can be confusing because it's hard to find good solid information. People keep texting me. What's wrong with you all? But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button down here. The subscribe button is over here, and the comment box is open down below. The reason I decided to rehash this video is because over the last few days, me and a few friends put together a new blog on Tumblr. It is called Trans Ireland, and it is for trans people in Ireland. Either if you are an Irish person, or if you just happen to live in Ireland and have to cope with our system for when it comes to transitioning. Please feel free to go check it out. I encourage you to do so. Like, we've already gotten a pretty decent amount of followers, seeing as we only started up a few days ago. But yeah, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.